Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we're discussing a little thing that I noticed when I was watching, doing my editing. So obviously I replay it and then I watch it again as I'm recording it. And I noticed something which was a pretty potentially important detail in the case of who is R. Or who is on our side and who is not. So we'll be getting into that in a moment. First of all, I'm getting my first entry into the House Pride event team part of it. So they've changed it now so that 20 house points is needed to join your team. If you don't join the team. That means that people who aren't playing and get put into your team, who are getting 0 points at the end of the end of the time of the event, are not going to be holding you back from winning your first place house reward, which is a funky Christmas jumper, which I want for Christmas. I want that for Christmas. I mean, it's got lights and everything. I need it for Christmas. So I am just about to do my final 10 house points with this potions class. Currently got 15. So this will take me to perfect. Take me into the 25 points. Giving me enough to get into the team event. Interestingly enough, they've definitely changed the rewards around feed, so they made it way too common to get it. They should have just dropped the ratio of how often you get it. I'm currently sitting on 220, and that hasn't changed, even though they've taken 10s out, and 6 is now the max. But with this little potion stir, we'll enter the team event and collect that. Which takes us into the team event. So currently we are sitting, so we got 4 people in our house event. We can collect the 100 pointless. No, we don't even get it. We don't even get the 100 coins. Well, with 4 people, team up with housemates. But it doesn't actually say who we're playing against. I'm guessing it has to fill up to 10 maybe first before you. If it does that, it means that you're waiting for 10 before you go against each other. That would be quite nice because it means people who are in your time zone and enter the event at the same time will probably more likely be in your team. And also anybody who just absolutely rinses cheating, getting. I know you can do a hack where you get gems and energy for free. If anybody's doing that, they'll just smash it at the start and get put in different teams. So this could work. This could be a really smart way of sifting those cheaters out without having to report and check each and every one. Because it was getting ridiculous. People were 1,000 points behind in the House Pride event, and yeah, that just sucks. It's not fun when you've actually your first place, but somebody in the team just has smashed it. So it'd be nice to see. Hopefully we'll see that's more balanced. I think if it's more balanced, people will enjoy it a bit more. Obviously a lot of people want it to go, but if it's fair, and if we are actually playing what looks like a combination of real players and bots now, that's alright. That's alright. Oh, I mean, these are looking normal. There's no year 4s with prefect badges. These all look normal. Offensive player name? That's no, we'll hide it. Oh, so this is. So it looks like the report is only now to hide the name. Did it always say that? I don't know. Congratulations, you've earned enough house points to join the House Pride event. Win the first place prize when your team comes in first. Thank you. Right, so I noticed something. In last episode I put out, Mundungus Fletcher goes, I'm impressed. You're just as resourceful like your brother. You knew him? I knew enough, not as much as Madam Rakepick intervenes with stop avoiding the subject, actually very cleverly deflecting from what Mundungus Fletcher was going to finish that sentence with. And I think he was going to finish that sentence with Rakepick, not as much as Rakepick. Now Rakepick has not once said that she knew of Jacob, and especially in a capacity where Rakepick would know more than Mundungus Fletcher, which potentially suggests that they did not just know of each other, but know each other in some way, know things about each other. What we know in terms of who R is that is more likely to be female, I think, because of the threat, the warning, because of the warnings that we had in terms of we need to get there before her, which fittingly could be Rakepick. We have had quills that we've transformed into notes that have said, one have said that kind of Rakepick is an R. But if you're R and you want to put people off, just leave a black quill. We don't know who put them there. We also don't know that every black quill that was transfigured is made by exactly the same person. These quills that we've been seeing could have been made by different people, and therefore we could be getting mixed messages and only little bits and pieces that don't really paint the full picture of what's going on here. So I think Rakepick at the moment is my favorite pick for R. I think she's being too nice, but also not too nice. She's suspiciously, you know, building our trust, doing things to like save us at perfect times. Albeit that like she shouldn't really be in those places. Like that time when we got attacked by Ben just happened to come about. Then at the time when we got attacked in Nocturne Alley, despite training us up to deal with things like that, she decided then, actually, I'm just going to come anyway, and intervened again. Almost like she set us up. So for me, these little bits and pieces are making me think more and more that Rakepick is R, or at least part of, if R is a group, definitely connected in some way. Helping R could be another alternative, and therefore it could be somebody else working with Madame Rakepick. But this suggests that Madame Rakepick and Jacob knew each other. So far, we only know that Rakepick has been to like Castillo Bruxo, but Dumbledore knows of her, so you know, knows enough to ask her to come and help. It just confuses me that Dumbledore would not know somebody's true intentions. I feel like he's too smart for that. It's a tricky one. Let me know what you guys think. I want your thoughts on. I'm going to put a poll on the community tab of who we think R is at the moment, to see whether it's changed or from when we first did it. So I'm going to pick the choices of Rakepick, Rowan, because a lot of people like Rowan for being R, Tulip as well. I'm going to put Tulip in there because somebody said Karasu means raven. She's Ravenclaw. Ravens have black quills, or black feathers, turn into quills, and therefore there's a very neat connection there. And then, because I think you can only pick 4, the 4th one would be, I don't think it's Ben now. I think we're all kind of the sense that it isn't Ben. I'll have a think. I'll put somebody else there though. I'll check back. Not Rita Skeeter. No, we'll see. I'll put it up, but definitely go to the community tab and vote so we can have a look what that looks like. And also give me some of your comments in the, and also comment on some of the, and also comment in this video letting me know your thoughts of the current day. Have you spotted anything that I haven't spotted so far that might give us a bit more information into who R might be? Okay, well that is all for this one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit the like button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That is all from me. See you guys soon.